Hey traders, just want to take a look at Bitcoin again. Haven't done a steady video in a couple days, so why not, right? Really just want to look at the point that we are holding a support at 9600. I wouldn't say very well. I'd say there's just absorption going on where this is just an area where some people are taking longs, some people are covering their shorts, all right, from tops, right? So it just takes time to break through support sometimes, and you just call that absorption. It's Wyckoffean. All right, and so what could be occurring right now? I mean, come on, man. What do we do at House Harmonic, right? Maybe, just maybe. All right, and think about it here. The minimum criteria for your C leg is 113% retrace from A to B. 113%. Where's 113%? Right at, we've got 786. Oh my god, I can't get it, man. There we go. All right. So maybe we keep on selling. Maybe eventually we break this. All right. Now, there are things that could happen here where we could, of course, make a higher low than our previous low and then begin the rally, the new wave from C to D. And it could turn out to be, if it ended up being a higher low, it would end up being a bat or crab. And that means that an 88% retrace would be the PCZ, not a 786. Okay, and I'm just saying, like, if it ended here, which I don't think so, man. I don't know if it's going to end here or not, but there's no reason to believe on the daily or 4-hour that we're done selling here, even though we're all holding on to that 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. The absolute maximum retrace you could get for a crab or bat would be 88.6. So you can go no lower than 92.75 before the pattern becomes invalid. All right. So again, it would look like this if that pattern was to develop. All right. So at this point, we're just theory crafting on what harmonic could develop. It's like, how long this leg will last. It will either 786 retrace, 88.6% retrace, 100% retrace, or we would go down to 113% retrace, and that is the minimum criteria for the cipher. Again, 113%. Trying to get it, man. Right around there. You pull this back, different PCZ, different pattern. Sorry, I'm struggling a little bit. All right, so but it's not. We don't have to stop there. Even though we would like, it would make a lot of sense to stop at the 113% retrace. Why? 88.59. Well, what happens on the daily? On the daily, that is the PCZ, pattern completion zone, for what? The bullish Gartley pattern. Excuse me, I think I've got, this shouldn't be visible either on the daily. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So you've got like 1X, A, B, C, D, and then you also have the PCZ of a much larger pattern that's well established on a more significant time scale. So that's it, man. That's like really the thought. This is like an idea that is being brought to light to you now. Just first, wanted to get it out of the way so you could see why 113% retrace from A to B could be valid right here. But the thing I worry about is I don't think we retraced enough here to get rid of enough negative momentum. And now negative momentum is building again, and you're clearly trying to break a critical support. Let's look left. Where are we? If you look, really, and of course the daily could close, right? And, we've got hours, many hours before it closes, we could rally back up. But as you can see, we are below the critical candle high close. So there's some support at 9,500 a little bit, not much. And, there's like not real support. I mean, there's a little bit at 89.30, right? But really, The major one is down at like 8,400. Okay. So you would like to think that maybe we could get down to the 8,800 area and bounce off this little support and it'd be a PCZ. But again, my issue with that is I just don't know if we're going to have the oscillators playing ball with us, right? We're not going to be seeing that bullish divergence that we would so covet when we have a huge pattern like this develop, all right? So time will tell when we get there. You know, if you just round out a little bit and you make lower levels of positive Momo, that's about the only way you're going to get it at this point. The RSI, if you get down to that level, is not going to show bullish divergence at all. Okay, so you just got to think about if we're in a downtrend, you got to think about the bearish patterns. And these are, you know, whether it's a bat, crab, or bearish cipher. I mean, they're all bearish patterns. So, but eventually, after, you know, just the way XABCD goes, or just wave analysis, we are on wave B to C. And where we bottom, we don't know, but we have a good idea based on just harmonics themselves. They give us a good, we just went over it, right? And so from 113%, it could go as low as 141.4%. That's the max. Okay, so it could go as low as 8,200 before just becoming completely invalid. But that would also make sense, right? Now it would suck for our Gartley on the daily, but again, we just talked about the weakness that could be playing a role with the oscillators. So if it did go lower, okay, no harm, no foul. We also know a 1414 fib extension might be an area where we could see a bounce, that being the bottom of the downtrend that we've been in since it all started June 26th, right? And there's also critical support down here too, right? You can see a lot of it from May. Okay, so those are the ideas, things to think about, what's coming next, where we could find a bottom before a rally for C to D, just like we got here. So I hope you enjoyed this static video on Bitcoin, new ideas, new things to think about. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, leave a comment in the description below. I go live multiple times a day for the most part. 6 p.m. Eastern and 11 p.m. Eastern. I will see y'all then. So until next time, respect the TA.